Good morning, friends. This is Sri Harsha from Crazy Money with Sri, and today is 26th of October. And let's see what's happening in the market and what are the expectations of the market and how we are going to go ahead. If you're not a part of my YouTube channel, go ahead, click on the subscribe button, hit on the like button, like the video, and hit on the bell icon so that you will get all the latest notifications. So let's get started. Sorry for the delay in actually doing this because of my personal reasons. Only from tomorrow you will get all the updates before the market starts. Okay, let's see what has happened in the market. USA market was a little positive and European market were quite positive because of some of the datas were actually showing a lot of growth. So overall market seems to be quite positive and was trying to show that something great is going to happen in the market. So overall markets are at a critical location, as I have told you. It's not only in Indian market, even in the global market scenario now. At the support, they are trying to take some amount of support. Will the support hold or will it break is something which we have to see. Now looking at some of the news, the amount of lockdowns have increased. Italy is actually a new one, and Poland is actually getting started. So, a lot more countries in the European nations are actually having this. And in India, Manipur actually has given a proposal to the center saying that they want to actually impose the lockdown. So, a lot of things are happening slowly and steadily, which is not really good for the market. And let's look at, we are hardly days away from the presidential elections, so there's nothing much to do with the presidential election, and the stimulus talks are still on halt. So we will, all are in the wait and watch kind of a situation. Let's look at the futures have actually wiped off all the gains which was done on Friday. So you can see S&P is almost 0.6% down, Dow Jones is 0.6% down, Nasdaq is also 0.5% down. If you look at DAX and FTSE, both of them are showing quite a lot of down. So overall market is looking to have negated all the gains it has done, and if this is going to continue and if we cannot hold on, because the US and European markets are actually quite I had discussed earlier also, out of all the markets, Indian markets looks much stronger than the US or the European markets. In the US market, we are at a very critical junction now. From there, if the fall happens, there could be quite a good fall. And if you look at the European markets are also at the same kind of a juncture, and European markets are much weaker. I have told you earlier also, they are much weaker. So if you look at all the places, the price is ideal for selling. Patterns are there which are suggesting that the sell-off is going to come. The momentum is not yet come. The momentum probably, if we are going to close below 11,850 also, we are already, the momentum has started. If we break 11,800 now, I think it will be quite a lot, because the volumes were quite higher earlier also. And if this is going to, if we cannot hold on to 11,800, very likely the selling will come. Now selling, how long will the selling come and how much will the selling happen, the time will actually have to tell. But overall actually looks like quite a sell-off is going to come, and the levels are ideal. That's the main reason I have been telling you the valuations are extremely higher, and all the other things are also suggesting time wise. I have been telling you this is last week of October is an ideal place where actually sell off can come. From today, US and European markets will start 1 hour late because of their daylight adjustments, which happens once in 6 months. So it's not going to start as usual at somewhere around 11th. Earlier, if you have been watching the European markets used to start somewhere around 1:30. So the European markets probably will not start at 1:30, probably at 2:30. So, and the US market not at 7 o'clock in the night, it will start at 8 o'clock in the night. So everything will get shifted by an hour. So that is something which you have to be aware from today. So that's something you may actually get confused, and things actually may confuse you a lot, but overall things are not looking quite ideal. So I have not changed my stance. I have been telling you the highest market can go is 12,000 to 12,100 earlier. See, until unless we get a breakout, see, the problem is the momentum has not been coming. Let the momentum come, and then all the trades will be profitable. Till the momentum is not there, we may be in this range between 11,800 to 12,000. So let's see how things are going to work. Overall, my opinion has been from the beginning sell on rallies, and now also it is going to be the same. And overall, I see a big sell off coming all across the sectors. So be very careful at this stage. And let's look at the commodities also. If you see, gold and silver has broken their they are failing to move ahead. Every time it tries to move up, it is actually facing a lot of resistance. So very likely that we may get back to at least the pre-COVID kind of levels for gold and silver. So there could be a good amount of selling which could come in gold and silver. And crude oil also, there is a big sell off which can come. So I think the momentum is going to start any moment of time, and you can take positions accordingly. You can have a lower positions earlier, and once you get the confirmations, then you can have a higher positions. uh, so as I said, probably today at the end of the day you will clearly have a picture, because until unless we are in the same range, I think nothing much is going to happen. But once we break this range, that is where you will see a big movement happening. So if you want to play safe, wait, don't do anything, let the market decide where it wants to go. Now on the other hand, if actually market can hold on for this particular week, which is a very critical week, if it can hold on to these levels and starts moving higher, this is going to be extraordinary. Then we are going to get into an extremely bullish kind of a state. And if we are going to get into an extremely bullish kind of a state, then probably market can go and hit its all time high and probably move much more higher from there. So both the things are possible. More likely it will be on the negative side. Looking at the news, looking at the momentum, looking at the patterns, price, everything looks suggests us for the selling. But anything can happen in the market, and let's be prepared for it. So that's what I can say. Thank you very much for actually listening and seeing my YouTube channel. Go and click on the like button, hit on the subscribe and the bell icon. Thank you very much. Have a great and prosperous day.